everybody, welcome back to H&S Collectibles. This is Cody. So this one's been sitting on the shelf for like, I don't know, 2 months. I haven't gotten it open. Gonna get him and Doc open, but this is the Marty McFly from Hot Toys for Back to the Future Part 3. I kind of intend to put him on the shelf right beside the Sideshow Man with No Name figure. I thought would look good with Doc being on the other side of Marty. And once I get that done, maybe I'll throw up a picture at the end of the Doc video, but we're going to start with Marty. So I'll go ahead and get the box open and start showing you what's inside. So, kind of like that Snake Plissken figure that I showed just the other day, you're greeted by a poster when you open it. Picture of the DeLorean with the tubes and stuff on the hood, you know, the Part 3 version with the white wall tires. Pretty cool looking print on its own. I like that look for the car. So there's Marty. Try to take a little closer look for you. So there he is. There's the handkerchief for his neck, gun belt, walkie-talkie, the Colt, the pipe hand, the stove door. There's his letter from Doc. Of course, he's got the hoverboard, and you can see he's got a variety of hands. There's a couple of extra wrist joints. And I can see in the back there's a stand for him, and it looks to be the kind of stand that grabs him around the waist. And you can see that the stand itself has them pulling the DeLorean with the horses, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and get things out of the package, and then I'll show them to you individually. Okay, so you do get a lot of cool things with this one, I think. So first off, we get a hoverboard, and it would be really cool if the hoverboard could have mounted to the base somehow so it looked like it floats, but that didn't happen. But at any rate, cool looking hoverboard. The foot strap does pivot in it. There's where the handlebars would have went. I've got the Loot Crate hoverboard mounted on the mirror. Kind of cool looking, I guess. Here's the stove door. Get it in focus. Try to. There you go. Nice bit of detail on it. Even some ribs and rough spots. And I don't know if I'll have that on under the poncho. I do intend to pose him with the poncho on. Here's the photo of nobody at the moment. It doesn't have a name on it. Here lies, and it's just blank. So you can have him holding that if you want. This I thought was Marty's letter that he got from Western Union, and it wasn't. I opened it up, and it's the picture of him and Doc together. So it's it's bundled up like when Doc gave it to him at the end as the package. So that's kind of cool. You get the walkie-talkies, and the antenna pulls out as well. Thought that was cool. Doc also comes with one of these. And you get a little gun belt for him that has bullets on it even. Pretty nice amount of detail, I think, on this gun belt. The buckle looks good. The stitching looks good. Looks nice and tight. Doesn't look exaggerated for the scale. I think they do a really good job on their stitch work. And of course the Frisbee pie pan. Here's his neckerchief that we'll have to pop his head off to get on. Then here's his poncho, and it's got magnets in it to hold it together where it ought to go. If you want to, looks like sling it up over his shoulder even, but that's pretty cool. Looks good. And here's his pistol. The wheel does turn, and the hammer does cock back on it. If I remember, this was a Colt, right? Colt Peacemaker. Is that what they said in the movie? I don't remember too well. And then there's Marty. I'm going to really tip him back because his hat is not removable. But I think he looks really good. Again, good work on the clothing. Nice tight stitching. Looks realistic enough, you know, and not exaggerated for this scale. That's what I am really happy about, and what kind of sold me on buying this figure. So let's just try to get his coat off of him. I don't know if I'm going to have to pop his hands off. Probably a good idea. Make it easier. Here I am, in my 40s, in my office, playing dress up with dolls. There went his head. Well, that's kind of good timing. Get a little closer look at the shirt that way. Does look good. So I will go down here and retrieve his head. And let's see, we'll go ahead and get this put on him. Get the poncho put on him. I think if I remember right, he kind of really did have that neckerchief above the poncho. That's going to take a little adjusting and fiddling with. I said there are magnets in there. So, but that's him in a nutshell, really. You know, there's his boots. They do go clear up and look good. They got a good paint job on them, like they're kind of dusty. Even the bottom of his pants look dusty. So I'm going to mess around with him here a bit, pose him a few different ways. Sorry for the bad camera work tonight. Yeah, pose him a couple different ways, take some pictures, put him at the end. Give me some comments, let me know what you think. I think he's pretty cool, and the Doc is just as cool, so we'll get to him next. So until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll talk to you later.